He came up to me and said, "What are you up to, faggot?" Shocked and being the smart ass I am, I responded, "Sorry, you must have me confused. My name's Daniel Weingarten, a person. Nice to meet you." And as I went over to shake his hand, he pulled away like I was the minute to hand him the hour. So superior that he can only pass me once a cycle, and even then, not even touch. Then with this Nazi complex, he adds, "Oh, so you're gay and a kike." Restrained like a rock on a slingshot by a finger called humility, I tried to clarify. "No, once again, you seem to be confused. My name is Daniel Weingarten, a person who happens to be Mexican, Argentinian, Jewish, and straight, but I am first and foremost human." And when I said those words, it was as if I opened a gate to a playpen for men who play racism like kickball. "No, you're not a human," he says. "You're a border-hopping, faggot-loving kike." In that moment, the rock was released and my emotions shot up to a frenzy because, yes, I may be two of those three things, but I am first and foremost human. For the socially constructed labels we have are simply used to stratify us. They do not make us any different. You can be a boy from a ghetto in Mexico who feels the waves of peace crash onto his skin about as often as a child in white American suburbia sees a black man in his school and doesn't experience xenophobia, but you are first and foremost human. You may have a drug-addicted mother who's the victim to domestic violence. Your eardrums, the victims to rape each and every night. When I have to endure the screamo rock which your father instrumented with fists like guitars, but you are first and foremost human. You may have a Hawaiian mother and a Japanese father, whose marriage is accepted about as much as a girl in China, but you and your parents are first and foremost human. And you may be standing behind that closet door. Hangers to the side of your head, reminders of the weight that might hang on to you if you decide to turn that knob and step out. But remember that by doing that, you only have a soul that is free like a dolphin in the sky of the ocean, because you are first and foremost human. And you may be a Mexican Argentinian Jew who appears to be white and appears to be gay just as he dresses like an LA boy in the South. Only to be confronted by a man who calls you a faggot and goes on to demean your race and religion. It is then your job to make it clear to him that you and him are first and foremost human, that you and him are living, breathing Homo sapiens, and that it is simply the cultural prisons in which society has placed us in which confine our ability to realize that we are all inherently the same. Yes, we have different beliefs and different systems of thought, but you and me, all of us, we all have twin cores. We all have a well in which we get our water, yes, in different locations, but the source, it is the same. And if you dig deep enough, you will realize that. You'll realize that yes, we are white, black, Mexican, Asian, Muslim, Buddhist, Christian, Jewish, straight, and gay, but we are first and foremost human. Don't you ever fucking forget it.